Hey, yo, it's Monkey D. Tyro, and I understand I've been gone so long. I was kind of sick, low key, like a little shitly sick, and I didn't feel good. But I'm back, and I'm with a new What If. This is What If Sasuke A was in Attack on Titan. I hope you guys enjoy. In the year 833, Sasuke Uchiha was born into a family of four. Himself, his older brother Itachi Uchiha, who was 14 at the time and was a very well known Survey Corps member as the one with the highest Titan count and physically strongest, even though he was the youngest. His father Fugaku Uchiha also had some history. As not only was he able to serve in the Survey Corps, but he was in the military police and for some reason was let go, quote unquote, which never happens. And his mother, Mikoto Uchiha. Uh, the military police loved to be around her, not because they liked her, to keep an eye on her. Some say she had a guardian angel around her. Every single time there was a Titan around her, another Titan would appear and kill it. And it was the same one over and over again. They said it had armored plating, hitting. They called it the Susanoo Titan. Although nobody knew of its origin, for some reason it would come and guard her. Nobody knew why. Which is one of the theories of her death. You see, not long after Sasuke was born, his mother, quote unquote, died of an unknown reason. Sasuke was raised by his brother and father, pretty much hating everybody inside the walls and outside the walls. Very specifically, the military police, as that was the number one suspect of her death. Some say it could have been a Titan, but no one would believe you. Again, that guardian angel was always around her. Not to mention her son Itachi would never let that happen. But Itachi was lucky as well, as he got the same guardian angel as his mother, only it looked slightly different. Some might even say that this guardian angel would protect the Uchiha family for years to come. Sasuke, growing up, would commonly go to the Shinganshina district, even though he lived in Trost. He would always go to a good man named Grisha Yeager, which made them meet each other. He also knew of Aaron Yeager. Although that was pretty much his only friend, he treasured the bond they had of each other. And they became very fast friends. We then skip a few years to year 845. He wasn't in Shinganshina at the time, but for some odd reason, his father and brother left him home alone that day. After a few days, he heard of what happened to Aaron's family and Shinganshina as a whole. There was a new colossal Titan. And the first thing they thought of was to go and kill the Uchihas, as again they had this guardian angel, and for some reason it wasn't there to save them. Leave. Sorry, I lost my spot. Anyway, his brother finally came home with a frightened look on his face as he grabbed Sasuke. Sasuke asked what happened, as Itachi would then tell Sasuke there is no time and that he has to run. They get into a wagon and they start pretty much flying, going everywhere they can, as Sasuke can hear the sounds of the military police right behind him. Sasuke asks Itachi where's dad, as Itachi would explain that they killed him. Sasuke would ask who, as Itachi would tell Sasuke that no matter where he goes, he's not safe. Outside the walls, there's titans, and inside the walls, there are frightened humans, one of the worst type of monsters. Sasuke was still confused as Itachi told him that the military police, after the Colossal Titan showed up, interrogated his father, Fugaku, and eventually killed him out of fear. Sasuke was devastated. Anger swelled up, but the anger was slowly replaced with sadness. He wasn't that type of kid. After a while, when Itachi noticed that there's no way he can shake him off, Itachi tells Sasuke that he loves him. Sasuke questions why he says this, as he could just explain this after they get out of the predicament. Sasuke would then jump out of the wagon. At first, not Sasuke, sorry, Itachi, I'm fucking stupid. Itachi would then jump out of the wagon. At first, Sasuke would wonder what's going on, and then he heard a giant bang and a bright yellow flash of light. Soon after, a titan would emerge from this giant ball of energy. The same titan that was rumored to be the guardian angel. Sasuke saw it in awe. He had no hatred towards titans. And Sasuke saw them as doing what they had to do. Then again, he was always taught that the world was cruel and it's just a circle of life. Sorry. Like I said, I'm sick. Circle of life. This giant titan had a sword and a shield. From the sword emerged flames, a beautiful black flame. And he would do one slash, and the military police that were following him then burnt to ashes. Itachi Susanoo would kneel down, and Itachi would emerge from it. Sasuke would be confused. My older brother's a titan, he would think to himself. Itachi would run up to Sasuke, as when Itachi went to go hug Sasuke, he flinched. Itachi then placed his fingers onto Sasuke's forehead. I'm still me, little brother. It's fine. And as Sasuke would question everything. Why can Itachi turn into a titan? What happened to mom? What happened to dad? Itachi would tell Sasuke everything he needed to know. He told him that he had the ability to turn into a titan, and so did he. It's just that you can't go around bragging about it. Sasuke would ask how he can unlock this, as Itachi states, it's not that easy. Truthfully, there's a sacrifice into becoming a titan shifter. Sasuke would ask what that is, and Itachi would explain that he has to eat the previous holder of the titan. Sasuke couldn't put two to two together, as Itachi had to spell it out. Sasuke, our mother died because of me. At first, Sasuke was frightened and filled with rage. Why would he ever do that? As Itachi would then tell Sasuke, it was her time. Sasuke began to yell, and who are you to dictate when their time is? You can't go around playing God like that. As he would punch Itachi relentlessly, but Itachi would take every hit. Itachi would continue to explain. Once you are a titan shifter, you only have a set amount of time left. From the day you got it, you have 13 years left. After that, it's either you pass it on or die with it. It will be transferred to a random wielder. Our family had it for generations, and her time was coming up fast. As Sasuke would begin to break down crying, this was a lot for him at the time. His father just died, and now he realized who killed his mom, his own brother. But the worst was yet to come. Itachi would then tell Sasuke, I only have a few years left myself. In fact, I could die any day now. Oh, but there is one thing I want to give you before I die. Training and the Titan. Sasuke would cry and cry. telling him that he doesn't want it, that he wants Itachi to live. As Itachi tells Sasuke, it's just how things are. 13 years. I wanted you to live long, but the truth is that I don't have a choice in that. In those 13 years, I want you to live life. You don't have to be tied down to one thing. And Sasuke is still crying. As Itachi tells Sasuke, it's alright, I still have a few years left. I'm gonna spend it with you, but keep in mind that you will have to eat me when my time has come. The next day, Sasuke woke up. He didn't forget anything of last night. He wanted to believe it was a dream, as Itachi was making eggs. Sasuke would ask how Itachi got that, as there should be a shortage. Itachi would then tell him that Wall Mario was broken down, which means that they only have a limited food supply, and that he should get Sasuke to across the wall as fast as possible. But first, he's going to train him into ODM gear. And for the next 3 years, that's what happens. Itachi is now at the last bit of life. At this point, he will die any day now. Now, Sasuke would notice that Itachi's getting sicker and sicker. Okay. It was 3 years after Shiganshina, and he's now about ready to head into the Sorbet Corps training, even though he is a year late into it. Itachi states that he could put in a good word for him. Hopefully, they'll accept him. Itachi would then tell Sasuke, after delivering a few letters to a few people, which Sasuke got to see the names of, which was Keith, Levi, and Erwin. He didn't know the last two, but he knew Keith was going to be one of his commanders. Itachi looked pale, with weird markings on his face. A crow then sat at the window when Itachi was about to break the news. Sasuke, it's time. Sasuke was hesitant when Itachi was about to inject him with a Titan serum. Maybe there's another way. Itachi would then slap Sasuke on his left side of the face. You know good and damn well I don't have a choice. It's either you take it, or someone else is gonna have a tragedy. Someone else is gonna be burdened with the 13 years if they're not of not their own choice. My bad. It could be a baby. Only 13 years to live. Sasuke realized that Itachi at this point really just wanted to protect him. Itachi then walked closer. With this, you can save humanity. Or hell, you can abandon it for all I care. All I know is that when you have this, you'll be stronger than anyone. No one could oppose you, not even the military police. Please, take it. It's either that or I die with it. Sasuke then nods. As Itachi takes Sasuke out back, the crow looks at him. Itachi then injects Sasuke with the Titan serum, turning Sasuke into a Titan. He would then eat Itachi, and at that very moment, the crow's black eyes turned red, and then flew away. Sasuke woke up. He didn't remember anything from the past 3 seconds until the memories began to flood back. Only, for some reason, those memories were in third person, like somebody else was watching them. Sasuke then took Itachi's Survey Corps robe and head straight past Wall Maria into the 104th 104th Training Court. Sasuke was managed to get in, even though he is a technical year late. Even though he was a year late, he still had to do the gear training. And first day, he was surprised to find Eren Yeager there. He walked up to him and ate the dinner with him. Eren was surprised to see Sasuke, After all these years, he looked so different. Spiky hair. And would comment on his spiky black hair, just like how Mikasa has black hair, only it was more smooth. Sasuke explains himself, stating that Itachi allowed him to get in a year late. Eren would introduce Sasuke to Armin and Mikasa. Armin's first thought of Sasuke was that he clearly lost someone close to him. And he acted on this thought too. So, Sasuke, were you there at Shiganshina? Sasuke would give Armin a cold, dead stare. No, but my dad and my little brother were. As Armin looked shocked and even put his hand over his mouth. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to, as Sasuke would just put a finger up. No, you're okay. They didn't die to the Titan, but they did die. Not both of them that day, just my father. As Armin would ask, if it wasn't to a Titan, then what was it to? As Sasuke just looked at Armin and told him that he doesn't feel alright, so he'll tell him another day. As he got up, even though he didn't touch his food. That night, Sasuke was, very, he was compared to Mikasa a lot. So many boys would ask him if Mikasa was a sister, and he didn't even know who Mikasa was, so he was extremely confused, making Eren kind of be his, protector in a way, making people, back off from him and stuff. Eren and Sasuke caught up, with Armin being, a third-person listener. Sasuke would explain to Eren that his father and his brother died, although his brother died 3 years after. Eren would ask what happened to his father if he didn't die from a Titan, but Sasuke would just reply with, right now I can't tell you. Let's just say in the future you'll understand. Armin is now skeptical of Sasuke. I mean, why wouldn't he just tell us straight up if it wasn't to a Titan? And the only thing that could kill him is if it was a human, which he thought of for a while, but just put the thought of his head. Now, 2 years are gonna go by, and it's now year 850, with Sasuke graduating number 1 in his class. Sasuke and Mikasa don't really have a relationship, and it's mainly just him and Eren, although Mikasa does recognize that Sasuke is physically in a way better than her. But she wouldn't really care about it, as she's more into Eren. Pretty much 2 years after Sasuke is extremely ready, and even was able to get Titan training in, although it was very fucking small. Basically, it was extremely small training, only for a few minutes. All he was able to learn is how to control himself. He can't really go out at will, in a sense. So yeah, pretty much, Sasuke decides to join the Survey Corps, not only after hearing Eren's speech, but mainly because he doesn't really want to be in any other regiment. Definitely not the military police, and definitely not the brigade or whatever it's called. Oh, it's not really important. So yeah, basically Sasuke will be the next day. Sasuke and Eren are gonna be at the wall talking to each other as the colossal Titan would appear. Yeah, Sasuke would look at the Titan not in fear like everybody else, but he would be blown back by the steam. Because of this, he does not save the guy. It's still Sasha, the guy who fell. I don't really remember his name. Hell, I don't even think he was given a name. Sasha still saves the guy, and Sasuke, and he would pretty much be the one to tell them that it's now or never, never. And Sasuke does have some beef with the Colossal Titan, as it is the reason why they suspected his father to be the Colossal Titan, since, they had a history of Titans helping them. And he's pretty much the, not the primary reason, but the secondary reason why his father's dead. So, he goes up with his eyes pretty much just glowing with determination, and, like Aaron, almost hits the nape of the neck, but the Titan disappears basically. Yeah. And Sasuke's extremely pissed. But he is told with Connie and Aaron to pretty much just head to the like the HQ since they were all close to the Colossal Titan. And here's where I'm gonna end it off. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did enjoy writing this. I am rewatching Attack on Titan. I already like read the manga and all that, but I am rewatching it to try and get a more accurate thing. Because if I don't rewatch something, it's really hard for me to recall. So yeah, like I said, I'm sorry my voice is weird. I'm sick this entire time. I almost needed to sneeze multiple times, and I had to like do my best. Sheer willpower not to sneeze, because I'm just good like that. I'm a boss like that, and y'all know that. Hey yo, Social Blade says I'm gonna get 1,000 subscribers in like 10 months. Prove them wrong, because they know nothing, right? Right? That's what I thought. Anyway, just subscribe, don't subscribe. I really could care less. You guys, I take this more as a hobby than a job anyway. But I do like it when I have new members of this huge ass family that is my YouTube channel. Comment something down below. I might take it into consideration as a new video. And bye bye.